So we always argue of who's going to get to interview Ange, our super wine girl, and
So both of us are.
yeah, we're just
Why
like,
we both
why can't we?
do it?
Why can't we both do it? So you're in our net and
You're in
Tim
demand.
sandwich.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that.
Good to see you. How are you?
Cheers, I'm great.
Awesome. Okay, what did we bring today, Ange?
Oh, so today we're upgrading and elevating, but we're heading to Spain in Rioja, which I think a lot of people know Rioja. It's probably the most popular and recognizable areas in Spain. We're going to a grape called Tempranillo, and I brought Faustino 1 Grand Reserva today. So we are going to a $32 bottle of wine, which is now $4 off the LCBO, but we're going to talk about it.
Because once you get over $30, that's little much for people to be spending.
Yeah,
right?
so-
But this is a special wine.
Yeah.
This is a very special wine. It's a great way to upgrade and elevate your holidays, whether you're bringing it, bringing 3 or 4 bottles in it and opening it up. Also, it's old. So this is a 2011. So, I mean, when you go into the LCBO and you're buying other wines, usually their current vintages are, say, 2018, 19, 20. Finding something with a 2011 vintage on here is very rare. So this is a very rare chance for you to try something without actually spending a lot of money.
What are we smelling?
Okay, so our Grand Reserva here from Faustino, 4 generations have been making this wine. It's a family-run winery in Rioja. Tempranillo is the grape, and this wine has spent 2 years in oak and then another 2 or 3 years in the bottle. And then obviously it got released just now. So we're looking at a
And the
whole
bottle
wine.
itself is really special, you were telling us, because it's got kind of like a pebbly surface on it.
Definitely. This interesting resin on the bottle is actually what makes it so recognizable, I think, also with this cage, right? The gold cage. And the resin actually helps protect it against light. So when you are aging wine, you really want to keep it out of all noise, light, everything you want.
Noise.
You,
I didn't know
It's
that.
supposed to sleep nicely, you know? It doesn't
okay.
want anything to bother it.
You need to be quiet.
It's like golf. It's like golf.
Exactly.
How much is it to do with branding, though, too, that it stands out on the shelf?
Yes, it looks different.
Well, Don Julio and the family, the Faustino family, I think really put an edge on their wines through this branding. I mean, you see a little bit of the wines with this gold cage on it, which is imitating of a cigar kind of packaging, but it's very rare, especially in Spain, to find something like this. So they really sort of pioneered the look of branding.
Okay.
So
Can we sip?
yeah, let's
We
sip.
sip. We sip.
Lots of red berries on the note. You are getting a little bit of chocolate though, I would say. There is that through that oak aging. So Grand Reserva on the pyramid of quality of Spanish wines, it's at the top. So, you want to go to the top, you got to
Okay.
get Grand Reserva.
Grand Reserve is at the top. Then we go where?
Reserva.
Reserva.
Yeah, and then Crianza.
Crianza.
And they all have to
Okay.
do with how much oak aging happens with the wines.
Okay.
What would we eat with this?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I guess tapas is a good one, but I really like pork. You could really pull in some really nice pork, whether that's, you could do some great pork tacos, which I really like, or a pork shoulder,
Nice.
and something like that. So pork tenderloin's a really great match with this. I mean, you could really go, it's so versatile on the palate. It is a sort of medium to full bodied on the taste. So it is a versatile wine for pairing. I mean, I love charcuterie boards.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
never,
it
you
does.
can never go wrong with that.
Some Iberico ham, throw some in there.
So it's $4 off at the LCB right now?
You bet. Yeah.
Okay.
And is it in the vintages department then?
It is, yeah, definitely. You have
Vintages.
to go find it
Yeah.
in the vintages or
And
maybe
then
in the wines of
you're
Spain.
teasing us with the cava
I know.
here.
And the cava is just there for you to look at because cava is such a great wine for the
It
holidays.
is, and affordable.
And affordable. It's a great alternative
Sparkling
to
wine,
champagne.
yeah.
And this one is going to be released in March, so we'll get some of that in the spring. This is
How
just
did
a
you get it
teaser.
already?
Yeah, right.
Because she's super wine girl.
Quickly about what's the grape in cava?
So it can be made with a bunch of different indigenous grapes. So this is Macabeo and Chardonnay in this particular one, but it can also be made with Xarello, Paraleda. There's also some indigenous grapes in there. Made exactly the same way as
Again,
champagne.
in Spain, there's so many wines that are not familiar to us here
Yes,
that we hear
that we
because we know Chardonnay, but we don't know the other ones.
Exactly. The world of grapes is a big one,
And it is so affordable because you were saying, like, we both were introduced to cava in Spain separately, but
Yeah.
It was like, wow, this is like you say, it's
Refreshing.
€4 a bottle.
And because
Or
a glass, and because the
glass.
champagne is the best, but like it gets expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is a nice little alternative.
A great holiday entertaining. The Faustino, a whole lineup of wines are really quite
Okay.
quality driven and great to showcase.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, cheers to the end of our Mendation.
Yeah, very nice. Cheers to that. Thanks, Ange. Always
Okay.
always educating
We're
us.
back tomorrow.
Cheers.